Potential problem.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my baby's mama.
Look at this.
Oh,
And she's all,
Okay, you know what? You try blasting water up your asshole for 3 years straight. 3 years straight.
The most useless waste of time podcast ever created. No intelligent person needs waste their time.
you have Coppola, Scorsese, and then you have fucking Neil Breen.
Nobody's gonna holler at my microphone. Everybody there! It's funny!
You're listening to the Potential Problems Podcast. Fuck you, pay me. Hashtag just leave it in. Just leave it in.
Potential Problems Podcast, everybody. Promenade your partner well. Ain't that right? Ryan, I mean...
Yeah, dude. I'll be Ryan.
Alan Clark. I was supposed to say, ain't that right, Alan Clark? But I didn't get that.
Yeah, dude. I'm spin your partner round and round, lift that skirt, and go get right down.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Just like that clip in Sinners where the dude was eating.
Take a small girl. Take a small girl home. You're a winner. Test her right. See if she's a spinner. Right?
Sure.
Oh, this is the music of your people, is it not? I don't know. Is that
Were these the Irish vampires playing this in that movie?
possibly? Are you?
Oh, is that a spoiler? Oh no.
Well, that I think if you haven't seen Sinners by now.
Spoiler, Michael B. Jordan is both brothers.
Oh, really?
I didn't realize that when I watched the movie.
Okay.
I was, not paying too much attention, and then later on just said something like, oh yeah, you could barely tell when they were standing next to each other. I was like, oh, they were actually just him.
Yeah, they would. I think they should have made
This
one
is
of
great
them.
casting.
They should have put one of them in a Norbit suit, right? Like just the one's got a glandular problem and maybe doesn't have the healthiest diet, and the other one's like just pretty buff and ripped. And when the vampires bite into the guy with poor eating habits, maybe they get fructose syrup. They're like, this is too sweet.
Kind of like diabetic urine.
Yeah. Or when you eat, when you have like a sugary cereal, and sometimes your pee smells like sugar puffs.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Like
that
popcorn or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or asparagus the same day, and you're like, how did that happen so fast, right?
Dude, that asparagus sulfur moves through your system real quick. It's fast, but not everybody has that issue. I'm one that does.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's really noticeable when you pee in your own mouth to save, waking up the spouse, right?
I've heard.
I've heard people tell married men. I asked them, "Do you pee sitting down?" It's like, "What are you, crazy? I pee in my own mouth so I don't wake up my wife."
There was some type of video, like a scientific explanation on YouTube about asparagus piss, and apparently most of the smell comes out from the time, like, so if you're a dude and you're getting some distance, a good amount of that sulfur transfers out of the urine into the air.
Oh, cool.
So if you shoot a strong enough pee stream into the air, you can catch it back in your mouth and have it taste normal. That's an episode for Mythbusters. Bustbusters, maybe.
Or do blobs exist? That would be the worst Mythbusters ever. That story just went away, huh? Just like you never heard anything. I think we looked it up a while, like a couple months ago, and it was just like, man, nothing.
Yeah.
Settlement was made.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm guessing. I'm John Cuellar. That is...
I'm Alan Clark.
Welcome to Potential Problems Podcast again.
The
we're
show
back.
where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
That's right.
Right out of Whose
It's
Line
all
Is
for
It?
fun. Whose line is that?
Yeah, whose line is it anyway?
I don't know.
You remember that?
Whose line is it? Yeah, which was your who was your favorite cast member?
Probably Colin Mockery or Ryan
yeah,
Stiles.
yeah,
They were a good. They
Ryan
worked
Stiles
together
was
real
really
well.
good. Yeah, that's Well, do those still hold up? If you go back and see them?
I've watched them, and I think they hold up better because when I was watching it, I was still a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So as an adult, you get more of the references about the time period or some things
gotcha.
like that.
Now, is it obviously nostalgic then too, right? That can't be escaped.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before the show, we weren't sure if there was going to be a show because I was telling Alan that I was working out and I hadn't eaten all day, and I probably didn't drink enough water, but I was drinking enough coffee, thank God. And I was playing basketball. I think it was 95? Was it 94?
Well, I think it was like 94 today.
And
It's pretty warm.
it's warm, but I played basketball in like 101, 105 degree weather for like an hour with no problem. A little bit of problems, but I didn't pass out. But today I was just on the verge of passing out. I was like, you should go shoot some free throws and try and give it the big push, as a friend of the show used to say.
Big push.
Yeah, and I literally I could not stand up and just shoot a free throw. I had to walk across the street. Barely made it to where to my room. And then I kind of like sat there in front of the AC for a few minutes. And then I felt a little bit better. And then I ate a nectarine. When's the last time you had a nectarine?
I don't eat nectarines.
Why not?
Pick a side. What are you trying to be? A plum? Or are you trying to be a
Either.
peach?
It's delicious.
No.
It's
I don't
amazing.
eat plums or peaches, so they
What?
do not appeal to me in the least.
You're cutting out like some of the most delicious. What's a soft fruit that you would enjoy? That's
watermelon. Is that a
you
soft
mentioned
fruit?
that. Yeah, sure.
I don't eat a ton of fruit. I've got weird texture.
Oh, really?
Texture things that I like to avoid. Just, I prefer not to be trying to choke down food. So instead of trying to force eating foods that I don't want to eat, if I'm going to incorporate them, I incorporate them into smoothies. That way, at least, you can kind of get your body used to it. Maybe your body will start wanting it after a while.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
The opening song was from
Sinners.
And it was one of the songs that the Irish band played. That's right, the Irish Vampires. Were you impressed by their dance number as I was?
Were they doing the step dancing, or was that?
It was kind of like an Irish. What's that? That one dance where they're
river dancing?
Yeah, it was kind of a little bit like that. At least the main guy, but everybody else was just kind of doing a little bit of cast dancing in the back.
Well, yeah, they can't steal the focus. Once you start jumping and hopping and doing your feet, it's a little distracting. That's why when they do
in front of you, it's all check this out.
You don't want to start dance battling vampires that just got let into the building.
I know, right? What did you think of the music in that? Were you as drawn to the movie by the music as I was?
It was all very thematic. I felt that it worked very well with the tone of the movie.
Don't you love Rocky Road to Dublin? Like in its original form, but there was like a little dark, like a little kind of like evil tint to it. Like a little bit of ominous meaning behind how they're singing, the tone they're using, and just, how he's interpreting the song with his own voice.
Well, and also, I don't care who you are. You got some Irish hooligans with instruments hanging outside your party. It's a bad vibe to be around.
Well, I was kind of like I said, I love Rocky Road to Dublin.
Oh,
but
dude, good Weird Al song.
Anytime I hear Rock and Roll by Joan Jett, I just immediately start thinking of that Weird Al version. But what were we just talking about?
Sinners.
Oh, Sinners. Yeah, but what song? The Irish band song, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I forgot what my train of thought was.
Come to my shillelagh, I will send you away. Or whatever
I
they were
was just
singing.
talking about how it had a darker tone to that. It was a little bit more evil type of thing. And then you had the blues music, like where the guy's playing the blues. But what some people maybe what might have been a little bit too thematic for them was seeing
when it
like,
got real modern.
well, just seeing how like they're saying that music can reach across time to other ancestors. So all of a sudden you see like the guys playing the blues, but then you see like African tribes people playing the drums, and then you even see like, weren't those people like Asian, whichever type of Asian they were, and they had like their relatives from back in the day there.
Yeah.
And so, and then it like kind of moved forward to like a DJ, and then like an electronic, kind of more sounding. And it was, I thought that was pretty cool, but I could see how a lot of people might be all, what is that?
Yeah, it started to get a little messy there for
You think
maybe
so?
a second. But, director's got a vision he wants to roll with. I respect that.
Do you think it would have broken the tone if instead of Rocky Road to Dublin, those guys would have sang, was it Going Back to Boston? Going back to Boston! Da, 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 da.
Yeah, it might be a little out of place.
Some guy comes out with an electric guitar. All, dun, dun. Dude, how cool is that sequence in The Departed, right? Where they play that song and you see them riding to, they're going to that.
Boston?
Well, ironically, yes.
Nice.
I think it's too on the nose. You think it's at the end of the movie where the rat crawls across the window and you're like, you fucking hack. I heard this YouTube reviewer call Martin Scorsese a hack for that. Of course, he was joking. But what do you do when a director does a very tropian or hack thing like that?
Okay, so there's a movie with Jesse Eisenberg called Vivarium.
Okay.
And in the movie, the beginning of the movie, the first thing you see in the movie is like a close-up of a bird's nest and a couple little baby birds, and then like there's like a baby bird from another species of bird or whatever in the nest, and then like one of the birds gets kicked out of the nest or something like that, and it just kind of immediately sets up like, oh, this is exactly what the movie's story is going to be, is this little thing we just showed you in the first 2 seconds.
And you don't like that?
Is it better than doing it right at the end of the movie? Like, if Martin Scorsese started the movie with a rat crawling across the screen, would you be like, ooh, I know what's coming?
No, you know what, in a sense, I think if it happens before all that stuff and all the rat talk and rat this,
you think
and
that would have worked a little better?
And even Jack Nicholas doing
the golfer?
This fucking rat. Even him doing
his
that.
teeth.
Yeah. Even him doing that, like, if it comes before all of that, yes, it's very obvious, but it's less hack, I think. What do you think? Is it more or less hack, or does it even change it?
See, I'm the type of movie watcher where I won't catch that on the first viewing. So if I'm just watching that happen, like with Vivarium, I watched that movie. I didn't realize that the bird nest thing was going to set up the rest of the movie. So people like me, that works perfectly.
Okay.
But if they did that at the end, it might be like, we just watched that.
Yeah. I would say in that instance, like if you didn't get it until after you saw the movie, then I think that's the right technique, because then you're like, oh, that's what that means.
Yeah. Like if the human centipede opened with like a little centipede crawling across the screen with a human's face on it, you'd be like, hey.
If you saw people doing ass to ass, you'd be like, oh, hey, I see that. And that's like at the beginning of the movie.
Ass to mouth, you mean?
Ass to mouth, mouth to ass.
You were watching Requiem for a Dream, weren't you?
Well, why couldn't it be? It just means that you'd have a shorter centipede and it'd have like two heads instead of,
It'd be more like cat dog.
True.
Yeah.
So yeah, that part in basically that, I think the whole movie Sinners is pretty brilliant. What else did I see?
Have you watched Naked Gun yet?
I haven't. But we were talking about The Curse. And a couple things about The Curse that we've already touched on, but in personal conversation.
You stopped watching it the fucking
hold
worst.
on.
Okay.
Well, first of all, we can all agree we hate the guy in that. But
Nathan's character is infuriating. Cherry Tomato Boy.
He's got to be so good at presenting that, because he's probably a pretty likable guy. I mean, I don't know the guy, but he has to be likable to be, why? Why should he be likable? Why do you think he's likable, Alan? Make a case for that. Could it be the same guy?
It's a manipulation, is what
Yes.
it is. It's not that he's likable. It's that he's manipulated you into thinking that he's not likable. That he's presenting this kind of hyper autistic character, but who's super functional.
Yeah, okay, I get
and that's
that.
kind of the character he bases a lot of his stuff on. So, like with the Nathan For You show, a lot of it was being like, okay, I'll give this weirdo, autistic, social weirdo a chance because he's trying to save my business or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he comes at you with these bizarre ideas.
Like, give me an example of why I should like that show. Because you said it's a nifty show, didn't you? It was
What, Nathan
nifty.
For You?
Yeah.
Think of it like Bar Rescue, but weirder.
Okay.
So he goes into these businesses, analyzes why they're not doing so well, and then comes up with a solution to try to turn them around.
Okay.
And it's usually something really weird. Like, for instance, there's a hot dog cart vendor, and he's like, business is down. So Nathan tries to implement this thing where it's like foot pedals that the customer can press down like a drum pedal, and then like a condiment bin of like onions will shake onto your hot dog, and that's supposed to save the vendor time so he could get more hot dogs out and make more money
that
or
seems
something
like a big
that.
fucking waste.
That's what the show showcases.
Okay, just a big fucking waste of these people's time who have come to them asking for help.
But it gives them exposure. So there was also one they did, Dumb Starbucks. It was like saving somebody's coffee restaurant or whatever.
Yeah.
Coffee restaurant. We're going to eat some coffee grounds.
They had some guy do stand up in the middle.
Yeah, but so they, through parody law, they called it Dumb Starbucks, and it was essentially an art exhibit where your admission gets you a cup of coffee or whatever it is, and so all the merch was branded Dumb Starbucks, and they got away with it for
That's
a short
funny.
period of time. But so
Oh,
The
so
curse.
the curse. So it is kind of funny how afraid of the kid he is. And you were mentioning, and I think
the
it's
kid who puts the curse on
yeah,
him
and
for
I-
fucking with her.
And I think it was for teasing her, yes. And the way he treats her, if she would have been perhaps a white child, maybe he wouldn't have put so much validity into these negative things. Why do you think that?
But
could be
that
like-
was also the producer setting him up to do that because it looks good on camera.
Oh yeah, right.
That skeezy alcoholic producer who was always sleeping in his car.
Isn't now when the guy
Where
is
are my keys? Where did I bury them? I was partying with 19-year-olds last night.
is that who Nathan? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Is that who he does his wife hear him stroking it to him saying, "Oh yeah, you want my wife, right?"
Yeah,
That
yeah,
guy?
yeah.
So and that's what he was doing, right? He was like kind of cucking out to that
Yeah.
fantasy. Oh, that's
with
crazy.
his micro penis.
That's what I thought that they kept mentioning.
that the dad referred to him as Cherry Tomato Boy because it's so small. He's like, "Don't worry, it's okay, Cherry Tomato Boy."
But didn't he say he had a small one too?
Yeah,
or
that's why
something?
he was trying to commiserate.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, dude. That's got to be something, man. Sorry to all the people with small dicks out there. Statue of David, apologies. You're probably listening right now.
Stone faced.
Yeah. You know who else has a small dick is the Disco Labus, the discus guy. He's got a small dick.
Oh yeah.
And then the Penis de Milo. She's got a super small dick.
Okay.
Venus de Milo.
Was that Customato's cousin?
She trained the first Grecian boxer for the
Yeah.
ancient games.
So how?
Oh, and I hate I am the Captain Now guy. Let's cover why I am the Captain Now guy.
Okay.
And I really hope that this is just kind of his acting ability that makes him so unlikable. I think they should have started once they gave him the house, they should have started the house on fire and burned it with everybody inside
Installed inferior wiring.
on purpose. Like when they snuck into that little girl's room, they should have put some sort of accelerant next to the wires or something. But no,
Barkhad Abdi.
yeah, he's really good as a douche in this. Again, it's the technique.
He's just trying to get by.
It's the technique that they use to make these people look a certain way, and the performance these people give. It sounds bullshit, but it really is like takes so many elements to make a show come off the way this show comes off, right?
Yeah. So, were you at all concerned when he went to like the chiropractor or whatever doctor's office that was? I thought he was about to die or something. Like,
it was.
There were so many moments in the show where you're just like, is everything about to fall apart? And it's just like edging you through the whole fucking season.
Yeah, because nothing came of that, right? He was just like, oh.
Yeah, he's just, ow. And we assume he rested up.
Yeah. So first, there's the fact that he's not really, and this got me to think about when people ask you for shit or when you give people shit. There's like, I forget what the dude's name, the philosopher's name was, but he had like a scale of how and when you should help people. And it's very rare, actually, that you should help someone out, because most of the time, the help you give them is only going to be temporary, and they're in a world of shit anyway. If they really need some help, there's got to be some sort of action taken. You know, You might be able to give someone help in a way that, hey, don't give up. Here's a nice thing that maybe will make you feel good for today. But you got to figure this shit out, and I'm not going to be here every day. I can't be here every day. You got to figure this out. You know. And
teach a man to goon.
Yeah, and if you give someone something, they're hardly ever going to place the value on that the way you did. And even if they do, you'll always have this thing about, you gave them something, So it's just best most of the time not to even really help people in that way if you can help it. Which is, I don't know if I agree with that, but I get the philosophy of that.
I think the philosopher was Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah, right.
Don't help anybody. Stay poor.
I'll look up the scale and I'll bring out the guy's name next time. But he helps this guy out. He gives him a fucking house, and he's like, "We're gonna give you a house." And the guy's like, "Meh."
The white guilt angle of the show was very heavy for both of the main characters.
True.
So you have Nathan trying to overcompensate with trying to get this little girl to remove the curse from him so that he's not worried about his marriage falling apart and his show failing, which I think he was more worried about the second thing more than the first, is having the show that they're making. What is it, Flipadelphia? What was the show they were making? Whatever.
No, the Queen of Flip or something?
Yeah. Flipadelphia It's Always Sunny. Yeah, so he's super worried about the show flopping, and so not only is he trying to like overcompensate the white guilt angle because the producer sets him up to get this footage of him giving money to the little girl and be like, "Here, you can keep it. Never mind, I need that money back." Yeah. So he wants to get rid of the curse, but he also massively wants this show to succeed.
Why did he need the money back, or that was for the show?
He didn't want to get.
Or that was actually him, right?
Yeah, that was him being like, "I need that money back because that's clearly too much to give you." You don't deserve $100.
Well, that's too much. That's weird to give a kid that much. Like $5 is the limit.
Well, that was the point. Is he didn't have? I think it's been a while since I've watched the episodes, but didn't he not have any smaller bills? Either way, he wants to just involve himself so heavily with this family so that he can, 1, break the curse, and 2, I guess, prove that he's not racist. And the whole time, his wife is doing the same thing by letting people just shoplift these expensive jeans. And she's like, we'll just pay for it.
Yeah. Well, and then people, of course, start taking advantage because they're like, nobody cares? Okay,
this is the story where we can just walk out. Yeah.
Not good for anybody,
Yeah, so you stopped watching at what point?
The very last episode where he wakes up and he's like on the ceiling. And then eventually, I think they called the fire department, and that's where I stopped. I was like, man, I get it.
What do you fucking mean? You get it?
I get
There's
it.
so much.
He's on
it escalates from there.
How could it? I get it.
You're
It
almost
escalates.
at the end of the episode.
I know, but and I will watch the rest of it one day. But there are so many other things.
There's so little left to watch.
I know there are so many other things that I put in front of the end of that I'm like, I get it. I see what you did there.
No!
I get it. I know what's going to happen.
The whole series, the whole season is just edging you to a climax, and then you're like, blue balls.
Yeah, I figure it's the rapture or something.
That's crazy.
Nah, I'm not. It's all right. I saw the most important parts, which was him being a douche. Everybody being a douche.
And being a cheap ass trying to reclaim that induction stove. And then breaking
that's right. And then just the whole odd aspect of the crumbling relationship is hilarious too, because I think everybody's had those things happen in a crumbling relationship where things just slowly start to get more closed off, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll watch it eventually. It's just right now I'm like, it's not that important for me to watch.
That's fucking crazy. Dude.
Really?
That's fucking crazy. This is unacceptable.
If it was something else like, instead of watching that, I watched The Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 1, which came out yesterday at 7 p.m. HBO Max, by the way, unofficial sponsor of Potential Problems Podcast. HBO Max, now known as Max, the app. Check it out.
No,
Load
now
it.
it's back to HBO Max.
HBO Max, like I said, unofficial sponsor, Potential Problems Podcast. They're looking at signing us to a huge contract to watch their application.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll just watch their content and they
Just
pay us
watch
for it.
Well, we might have to pay them.
Oh, damn.
But I enjoyed it. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, but I guess I'll watch it later. Let's see here. I did not get a chance to see Naked Gun. I've heard many good things from many good people on both sides.
Without giving anything away, I will say they're very good at the jokes per minute.
Really?
There's at least one joke per minute. A lot of
gotta
times
be.
more. And they're jokes that kind of play off on things. There's some things where they play in the background, which is a lot of fun. There's a moment where a character is like, they're defunding police squad, and he's like outside of the building on the phone with Liam Neeson, and behind him when he's saying they're defunding police squad, they're putting up a Spirit Halloween sign over the building, like just immediately moving in. It felt like, oh dude, that is so good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
And Liam Neeson is amazing, right?
Yeah. Pam Anderson could lose a couple years.
Oh, well, what do you think?
I'm kidding.
Happens, Alan.
I'm kidding. She still looks great.
She does look great for an older lady and for a younger lady, too. So we had some clips we never got to, and I feel that since, we're trying to move things along for this show content, let's see here. Let's go to that Google Doc and see what videos we set up here. I'm trying to remind myself because I know there are a few. And there was like the first one I sent, I was like, well, what the fuck do we say about this? It's a funny video, but I guess all we can say about this is that maybe you just wouldn't want to mess with these guys for some reason. I mean, they do look dangerous. Maybe they have a lot of strength, I'm guessing, perhaps.
Maybe they look a little radioactive.
They look like they might have been exposed to some sort of a radioactive... Ask Paul Rogers about that. That's a deep cut. Radioactive, Paul Rogers, come on. The Firm, Jimmy Page, Paul Rogers.
Is that Welcome to My Neighborhood?
Paul Rogers is...
Oh, that's an image. Damn it.
Paul Rogers is the former lead singer of... who sings that song, I Took Her Home to My Compound. To my place. Watching every move on her face. Oh, God, what's the name of that band? There was a 60s or 70s band.
So I have to re-download that clip because it's saved as a thumbnail.
Ooh, a thumbnail, a thumb dick nail.
Yeah.
The worst kind.
Just open it on Instagram. Who gives a care?
On the Insta, huh?
Oh, my God, I can't even do that.
Oh. So it just downloaded the... Was it the link I sent?
It was.
Well, maybe the first video is too good.
Yeah, it might be. It really might be.
Too good. Let's see here.
Oh, here we go. Now I got it.
What's Loclo?
LOL cow?
Yeah.
A lol cow is it's basically when people make fun of somebody on the internet, then they're not in on the joke.
You think they're related?
I'm sure they all have the same dad, even though they're cousins.
Who's the leader?
Who's the leader?
Let's see that again. Well, this guy's in the front, but he's the tough guy.
I'm going to say it's the dude in the back that's the leader, because he's going to have all his homies fighting for him so that
go
he
forth
can
and
break
get
through
him.
and get to the real target, you know?
This is just one of those crazy Russian Instagram
Yeah, dude.
channels, right?
Have you looked at more of their page?
Yeah.
It's just different variations of this.
This video,
Sometimes
right?
they're wearing superhero costumes. But it's always coming out of the gate that they must have just rebuilt because it's a war-torn area.
Yeah, right. I don't know who these guys are, but I would not mess with them.
No.
That's for sure. They look like they're rough characters.
Yeah, the dude in front looks like he definitely lost a few dozen kilos in the gulag.
They're saving these guys for when Ukraine, when they really need to take down Ukraine, they just drop these guys in.
Conscription.
Yeah, they just go get Zelensky. These are the guys they send.
Those are special forces, their last resort.
Oh man, those drone videos. When's the last time you seen a drone
I
video?
don't watch those, dude.
You don't watch those drone videos where it's like a Russian infiltrator met his match.
You know
with
what? I happened across a video where this Ukrainian tank was moving along on the side of a road or whatever, and there was a trench off to the left, and there was some people dug in there, and the tank stops and it rolls back a little bit, and you see the thing turn and then just blast that little hill 10, 15 feet in front of it just to smithereens.
destroys
Like,
it.
Why did I come across this? It was like videos of Frenchies doing weird stuff, and then this pops up.
Yeah, that feed can be really weird sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So these guys are Russian then, obviously, right?
Yeah, it's a good likelihood.
They're from somewhere from the Eastern Bloc, we'll say. I don't know if, well, hey, what can we say? We'll look for future videos from these young men. It looks like they have a long life of raising hell ahead of them.
Yeah.
And wait till they drop him in to see Zelensky.
Right. Now, I know you don't like a lot of prank videos. I've been sending you different ones throughout time, and you know, sometimes, most of the time, you kind of are just like, hey, I don't like these. It's like me watching those pedophile justice videos.
Yeah, you're like, eh.
Yeah. But how do you feel about ones that are ultimately harmless, but put people in a little bit of a stressed out state? You know, now that I say it in that way, I don't like it.
Yeah, right?
And I don't like that at all.
And did this lady sign consent? You don't have to for the internet. That's crazy, huh?
Isn't that? Yeah, yeah. It's not like people are going to find the video and contact you from it and be like, you never got me to sign off on this. It's like, yeah, because I'm not a TV company.
Thank you. I just $100. That's it. 100. That's it. I just need some money.
So he says he taps her phone, right?
Yeah, he has a sound effect on YouTube for the Apple Pay pulled up on his phone. And he goes near her phone with his phone and presses the sound effect to play. So it sounds like he just took money from her.
Poor lady. What if she fell down or something?
I know.
No, ma'am. It's a joke. It's a joke. Please. It's a joke. It's a prank. It's a joke.
Please.
So no longer is she chasing him. Now she's backing up and he's walking forward, which in the moment feels like, why the fuck are you doing that?
Yeah.
Why are you advancing on her? If you would just try to get her to stop chasing you.
And turn around and just kind of quietly leave.
Yeah.
But first of all, he has to pick someone that would be kind of not know really that it's a prank. That would be like,
I think
oh my
another
God.
one of these is just a numbers game.
You think so?
You just see somebody with their phone out, you give it a try with your glasses recording, because these are definitely those meta glasses with the camera on them. I've been seeing so many of these. Like, there will be dudes walking up to chicks at like a farmer's market and being like, yeah, I just like you really okay, bye. And it's clearly so stable and it's eye level. They're looking at the camera that it's definitely glasses.
Yeah, and she's so distressed. Look, he just stressed out a grandma.
No, ma'am.
Like, why don't you like those videos?
It's a joke. It's a prank.
People are right. People are already worried that prices are going up weekly at Walmart because of the tariffs and shit. And then you have like everyone's discretionary spending is all-time low. Vegas is falling apart because people just aren't even wanting to gamble because everything in front of us directly, it feels like a gamble money-wise.
Ooh, good point.
And you go around acting like you're taking $100 from people who are shopping at Walmart of all fucking places. It's not like you're going to like Louis Vuitton and doing this stuff to people who can afford to not be stressed about it. This is very targeted.
This grandma was there
But
to
this
buy.
is Walmart.
Well, this grandma was there to use the last of her Social Security check. She dressed up in her nice purple shirt and her nice black pants. She's going out to get something for her mijo. And then all of a sudden, this guy comes and trips her out, and she has to run. Her heart rate elevates. With someone that old, I mean, in that life stage, you could feasibly give them a heart attack with her running and being so excited and being flustered.
You sure about that?
I'm very sure about that. I've done it.
It's a joke.
Is that
good? Yo, it's good. Calm down.
Then she
calm
chases
down.
him again.
Chill.
Please,
Chill.
Poor lady. She's probably just texting her grandson or something.
Yeah. And, there are versions of these where it'll be somebody with an Android. And they don't realize that somebody with Apple Pay can't just take money from somebody who has an Android. It's not a thing you can do.
Yeah. Well, can you even do that with Apple Pay?
No, you can't just take money from people.
Like, I just took some money.
So, like, the prank is essentially built on the idea that
The ignorance
there's a
of the
fundamental misunderstanding of the technology.
Oh, well, that's a good way to put it, Alan.
Yeah. So we need to educate people. That's why these pranks are good. They come across people's feed.
If one old
to
woman
educate.
trips, has a heart attack, and dies and
God.
busts her face open, it's worth it.
Yep.
To save me from inconvenience.
Gotta crack a couple eggs, right?
Oh yeah. Well, that's. I don't agree with that, Alan.
All right, that's fine.
So what if this was your grandma, Alan? Then what?
Well, they fall for stuff all the time,
Oh yeah.
so that won't bother me.
Oh, you should give me their email. Okay, so let's keep moving along with the videos. I thought that was wrong, and you said you're doing it tomorrow, right? Did you agree with it?
Do the
You
Apple Pay
support it?
prank while using an Android,
Yeah, you agree with it. You support it. You're gonna put it into practice, right?
or just walk up with like a calculator.
Oh yeah, right. A Casio. This sweet old lady who I was probably not too nice to back when I worked with her back in the day. But then I heard she, like in her later years, she fell over and laid there for a day and broke her hip.
What was she waiting on help for? Why didn't she get up and go somewhere?
That's
to get
what
it
I
fixed?
told her when I went over. And then I left and she laid there another day. It's like
Just
lazy.
point out that was
It's so
dumb.
lazy.
You
You're
should have
so lazy.
You should have called for help. Goodbye.
So I felt bad about not being the nicest to her back in the day. But she gave me one time, she handed me a calculator one of the drug reps gave her. And she's like, here's a computer for you.
Oh, that's very nice.
And I threw it on the ground and I said, fuck this shit. That's not a computer. You don't know shit. Go and die. I didn't really say that. I said thank you. And I still have it because I can't bear to get rid of it. I'm
It's
like,
sentimental
oh, she gave
now.
it to me.
She's
And-
probably dead.
She is dead. I know for a fact.
Man,
Sure about that?
that's a haunted computer.
Yeah. Let's see here. What's the next one we're pulling up?
So you can always hear about, people meeting people online and going south, people find predators and all that kind of stuff. Every once in a while, there can be something that happens where it's like a little less sketch, but in a different way.
Yeah.
It seems to be that people have forgotten that parental control over your kid's access to the internet is the responsibility of the parent.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why you have, entire countries and states trying to ban anything that's over 18 content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When, again, the personal responsibility should be what falls into account. But this is an instance that I came across where I was like, this isn't great, but it could have come out a lot worse, but it's also really fucking weird.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What's Roblox?
Roblox is a kids game like Minecraft, where you block people and you run around, you build stuff, you break other people's stuff, you talk with people.
So it's for kids and pedophiles.
You invite old men to your house. Yeah. So that's what's going on here.
Are you the kid off Roblox? Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm waiting on you.
I normally don't meet kids at their house. I made a section for this.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't normally meet kids at their house, but I made an exception.
Mom, I have someone here to meet you.
Who are you?
I met your son off Roblox.
What are you doing here?
Well, he gave me his
Come here.
What are you doing here?
You need to come inside.
We play a lot
What?
He's like, I'd like to. That's why I came over.
of Roblox.
Okay.
And he gave me his address.
So you showed up here?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
For
he
him?
He said his mom was hot, his username, and my mom is hot.
Are you trying to hook me up with somebody?
He sent pictures of
You then why'd you have the man come to our
You
house?
look just like the pictures do.
You look just like the pictures, but with clothes on.
You look just like the pictures do, but fuck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was gonna make a tribute joke, but I didn't quite get there.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just very odd.
Yeah, we play a lot of games on Roblox.
What is his username?
Big Daddy 69.
That's him?
Well, yeah.
I told you he was a grown man.
He was just wanting me to...
Why? Wait, what?
See, this is what also bothers me at this age of the internet right now. There's so much fake shit out there that this feels like it could just be another skit.
Yeah, huh?
You know, because
Well,
it's set up so perfect. Dude pulls up, I'm here to meet your son. Or, your son
I
gave me
mean
your
you.
address.
I mean you.
Yeah.
Your son said it was you I was meeting.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point. I didn't even consider that angle. But I'm not even sure on this one. This one feels like it could be one of these fake clips that's just... There's so much ring footage that's fake.
I could see him being pulling this off. It's harder for me to envision her pulling this off. She seems more honest. Less capable of lying.
Based off of what?
Well, less capable of performance lying, we'll say.
Okay.
Know what I mean? So, like, sure, you could lie, like, if your husband's all, hey, have you been sucking dick? And she's like, no. Or it'd be harder to be all, you know, deliver lines in an acting situation, an acting role.
Okay.
To be all, now, well, you invited him over here. It sounds like she's really just having honest reaction.
Okay.
And?
He was just wanting me to meet you, and I wanted to meet you.
Well, I'm Crystal.
I'm Jonathan.
Nice to meet
Can I
you.
come in?
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
I think, first of all, it's weird that he comes over, and second of all, it's weird that he's like, can I come in? Very serial killer.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
what her
very
is,
attractive, so I mean, I guess we could.
she said he's very attractive.
Yeah, I'm dubious. That's what makes me think this is not real. Oh, look at this fucking... That's a... What are we talking about? He's attractive.
Well, in that world, in her world, he is attractive, Alan.
Trailer park attractive.
Maybe you don't want to suck him off, but
You're not like him.
Maybe I already have and I just don't like him anymore.
Okay.
so bad.
Oh, you look
Micro
hot.
penis.
Yeah, so that's where that one ends.
So real or fake? Final verdict. Real or
I think
fake?
I think it's a bunch of bull hockey.
May I please have a water?
It gets one, may I please have a water. Don't ask me what the rating system means, but that's what that video gets.
All right. We can do one more and then we can wrap up.
Yeah, what's the next one?
This is up to you. I know
Oh, let me see here.
you laughed very hard at a video that you saw that I had sent immediately after last week's episode.
The mayonnaise man.
No. The Wonderful World of Oz, man.
No, the Wonderful World of Oz man. Oh, yeah, that one's good. That one's short and sweet.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is real or fake, but...
Well, this is from the era of those high-budget adult films where they were doing parodies.
Oh, nice. Like Zombie Sex and Sex Trek, The Next Penetration.
Yeah.
And E.T. the Sextraterrestrial.
I've never been
So the Nice Witch of the East.
an orgy. I've never been part of an orgy before.
Oh, me neither, but I'm willing to give it a try.
Can I blow the Tin Man?
Get the fuck out of here.
Tin Man's a prude. He is the mayonnaise man. Oh, man. Well, at least we have a surplus of content for next week. What did you learn this week, Alan?
I learned that you like to...
Oh, whoops. That's the intro.
I learned that you like to edge yourself with season content.
Oh, yeah.
You don't like to watch everything all at once. And you wait until the very end to cut it off.
I do, yeah. I'm like, nah, I had enough pre. We'll deal with the post later. Hey, it's great to be back doing shows. Good to be watching video clips and making quips with Alan Cuellar.
Ryan.
And I'm Ryan Clark. No, it's good to be back chilling with you, doing the show, having a fun time. Hopefully you guys will check it out. We'll be around again next week, probably. Alan?
Check out Albuquerque Gardening on
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah, the pumpkin.
Yeah. We're still making content, still growing. We're gonna.
How close are we?
We have another 42 days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We should do some sort of countdown, maybe. I think now that we're getting to 42 days, because that's really, what is that, like 6 shows, maybe?
Yeah. 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what it gets to, but the harvest is going to be a lot more tough to plan out since we're going to Denver. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So this will be quite the trek that I have to plan for.
Be a busy month, but a good month as we get ready for fall here. And thanks for joining us this week. We'll see you next week on the show, if not sooner, out at the mics. Yeah, Albuquerque Comedy, Potential Problems Podcast.